Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube and leave us a 5-star review on your podcast apps.
Yes. Did you ever have a thing for Stifler's mom?
No, I never did.
Never?
I want the Bambi. Not Bambi. Bambi's girlfriend.
The deer? Should we cut this? This is my only pet. That's the only. Assalamu alaikum.
Suck up my dickum.
Hey, yeah, buddy. Hey, birdie. What time does he wake up? Welcome to It Was a Bonne Nuit. What time does he wake up?
He wakes up around when we wake up. Like, we wake up in the morning and we turn on the kettle and it's like, and he goes, woo, 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 hey, woo, hey, woo.
Dude, I was thinking about our set yesterday. We had such good sets.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a good night. That was a Bonne Nuit.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Because you had to follow... the comedian wasn't bad. It was just that, like, it was first and the crowd was weird. And
I thought I was going to go last. Then the producer was like, we need you now. ASAP. Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll make a short. I will post some shorts if anything is good.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, and the guy before me, he's like this old guy.
Yeah.
His name is... No, I'm joking. I'm not going to say his name. But he has... All his jokes are like from... Like, so... Like, all his jokes are like kind of topical.
Yeah?
Well, like, you know, like talking about like things that were funny back in 2012 or whatever.
Yeah, that's when he was like 60 years old. That's when he peaked.
Like, he has like a Bill Cosby joke. And Bill Cosby's story is so old that even the young people are too young for that story.
Bill Cosby now is like, it's so old people don't have... Like, who's
people
Bill
are
Cosby
like,
again?
Bill Cosby, like, it's so old, like, Bill Cosby's now back, is just a comedian again. Like, everyone's like, the comedian?
He went back. Yeah, he's just a normal guy.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm listening, but in my mind, I'm like, I can't wait to talk about Chris Rock. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But the thing is, I was thinking, like, okay, because if I can make you see my point, then they will be able to see my point.
Okay.
So I'm going to go, like, step by step.
Okay.
Let me know if you get it.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure, go ahead.
So recap, you've seen the Oscars where Chris Rock did a joke about balding, which offended. No.
But was it a balding joke? I don't know, it wasn't a balding joke.
He
was just, he said like, hey, you're bald and I can't wait to see you in this movie.
Yeah, that's a bald joke. Yeah, that's a bald joke.
Yeah.
It's a bald joke.
It's a bald damn joke. It's a
goddamn bald joke. So basically, Will Smith stood up, smacked Chris Rock, who was hosting the Oscars, sat down, and nothing happened.
Trans comedian Chris Rock?
Trans comedian Chris Rock.
Will
They,
Smith
them,
is
Chris Rock.
Transphobe.
Got hit by Will Smith.
He does look a little trans. He looks weird these days, Chris Rock.
He's just old, man.
Remember
That's what
when he
happens
was sexy? Remember he was sexy? He had like a beard,
dude, he was
leather jacket.
Never sexy.
Yes, he was.
I don't consider that
He looked
sexy.
like Wesley. He looks like Blade at one point.
No, Blade looks sexy as fuck. Hey, listen, buddy. Mm-hmm. Hey, listen. Mm-hmm. If we're going to talk about vampires, remember who you're talking to.
Yeah, like when you're watching Blade, like, yeah, they did it. They mixed black people with vampires. They did it. Chickadee, yo, yo, yo.
All right, this is off to a great beginning.
All right,
so if you asked me yesterday what did I thought about the situation, I said, maybe it's fake, maybe it's not fake. I thought, it's just the Oscars. They're trying to get eyes on the thing, which they did because everyone's talking about it. All the jokes are about it. They became the new meme. Everyone forgot about Ukraine. Ukraine suddenly is like, what?
Yeah, it was over.
Ukraine now is like the Bill Cosby
of
that guy's joke.
Ukraine is just back to being a country.
It's just back to being a country. We have no idea. It's
back to
this
being Nazis.
Dude, one more sex tape or one more like Harvey Weinstein and Ukraine is going to be forgotten like Palestine. You know what I mean? No one's going to talk about it.
You're right, man.
So anyways, so at the beginning I'm like, it's just the Oscar. They're pulling a move. Maybe it's real. Who knows? I know Will Smith is a bit crazy narcissist.
Yeah.
And so today I'm scrolling. Let's say strolling. I was scrolling on Twitter. And okay, first of all, you know that Chris Rock has a huge ego, right?
I don't know that. Does he?
Yeah. I remember watching, like when I was studying stand-up at the beginning, watching his first JFL. And you see like a young, brash, badass young boy. I think he was 17 years old.
Yeah.
He goes on stage, does a couple of jokes. People, like, they're not reacting like he wants. He's like, I'm out of here. And he just...
Yeah, he dropped the mic. I remember seeing that.
A minute and a half in
I was making sure.
A minute and a half into his set, he's just like fucks it, and he's known like he has a big ego. He thinks he's the best, and it's okay, whatever.
But there weren't that many comedians in the 80s and 90s, right? So
no, there were hundreds. It was the boom. It was like now.
But the thing is, like, if he wasn't that good, and he drops the mic and breaks the mic and he's disrespectful, nowadays people be like, "Get the fuck out of here! We hate you now."
But I guess back then, I don't know what was the reaction of the audience. I just remember watching, like, damn, the confidence to go like, "I'm out of here."
Yeah.
And he's always known to have a big head. I'm always right. Women. Bitches. Blah blah blah. I love black people. I hate N-words. He's known to have like really
big strong opinions,
big ego. And I'm like, because I was thinking, okay, for sure this event helped the Oscars, but did it help Chris Rock? I never why would Chris Rock do it? And then I opened my phone and I looked into his Twitter. He has a new tour. Let me tell you the name of his new tour.
Oh, is it Black on Black Crime Tour or whatever? Oh, jeez.
The bitch slap tour. His new tour. Wait, okay. Well, I want to make sure I get my points across. Yeah. How would you feel if you're a huge star, you're hosting the Oscars, you're the biggest comedian, you're hosting the Oscars, and someone would slap you? How would you feel?
I'd be like, damn, man. I'd be fucking pissed, but I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you'd be pissed.
And I would at least like...
What would be bruised, though?
Whatever, right? It's my ego.
Exactly.
But...
Guess the name of his tour.
No Ego Tour?
Ego Death. Dude... He's a marketing genius.
Okay.
Everyone's talking about Chris Rock right now.
Yeah.
Mid-February, he's like, I'm going on tour. It's called Ego Death. I'm gonna talk. What better? Either he says I'm on DMT and I'm like my ego died, or you get bitch slapped.
Yeah, by Will Smith.
On the biggest show on national TV. Everyone, his ticket. Then I read another Twitter article, but the headline that says like, "Oh, the ticket sales are soaring." I'm like, what a genius!
And then like,
just get bitch slapped on national
coincidentally TV. Has like 40 minutes on Will Smith slapping him all of a
sudden. That's his opening. I bet you his opening joke is gonna be like,
"It's gonna be amazing." Yeah,
guys, I want to talk about ego death. You know what's the biggest ego death? Getting bitch slapped on national TV.
Yeah,
genius marketing.
But
he agrees.
It's brutal because like. I don't understand. Like you see Will Smith coming at you, and there's a big runway. It's like it's not like there and it's like I don't know. It was like 20 feet. It felt like, and all he did was like laugh and as he was coming towards him. Because I guess you would assume that Will Smith wouldn't hit you, right?
Well, in my mind, they planned it. In my mind, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, slap.
But imagine like unless the slap is so choreographed that like
they're actors. They know how to act.
Yeah, but not Chris Rock doesn't know how to act.
Yeah, but he didn't.
They're both shitty actors.
I think they'd be able to pull it off.
Will Smith's with his CGI'd what's it called?
I'm still waiting for Will Smith to apologize for Aladdin before he apologizes to Chris Rock.
Yeah, Aladdin sucks.
I didn't see it. It wasn't. You know what's really funny? I watched because they said, oh, it leaked like the uncensored version from other countries, and the one I watched was with like a Japanese guy saying like, okay, listen, I'll be Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Okay.
And you'll be the Japanese.
No. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it.
So, Jada Smith, can't wait to see her in G.I. Jane 2.
China 2. This is exactly the same bit I think that got Shane Gillis like canceled.
Oh, dude, if we get as big as listen, I don't mind getting canceled like Shane. We'll never do SNL, dude.
I'll never do SNL. Like I don't think there's like auditions don't go any more north than like Vermont.
Anyway? So I was watching this, and what really surprised me is that I'm like, wait. America, the land of the free, doesn't get uncensored TV. You have to go all the way to Japan to get uncensored TV.
Oh.
Like, isn't that crazy? No one even brought it up. Like, hey, if you like, the only people who got to see the uncensored version were on another continent.
Yeah, but it must be because like they don't understand English, right? So they hear fuck and shit and fuck you or whatever. Yeah. They're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe they censored it in Japanese.
No one says fucking shit. It's the Oscars. It's the Oscars. No one says fuck.
No, but Will Smith did. He says, keep your name out of your motherfucking mouth or whatever.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I see what you mean.
Right? And so that was uncensored. Wasn't that the uncensored part?
That was not shown on...
That wasn't shown?
That wasn't shown. Exactly. That's why you had to watch
from
How wasn't
that show? What are the Oscars live?
Like Titicaca or whatever to watch the whole
Lake Titicaca.
Lake Titicaca. You have to go all the way to Lake Titicaca to watch the uncensored version of the. I'm like, it's funny. It's crazy. No one thought America, the land of the free, free speech, blah blah blah. And no one is like, hey, how come we don't get to see uncensored?
Yeah, you're right. Hey, man.
But hey, listen, I think it's fake. Now that I think it's fake. Congrats, thumbs up for everyone.
We plan a slap,
okay,
and then you know it's coming. I don't know if I could sit there because it wasn't like it was like a kaboom!
Yeah,
you know,
they had to make it look believable.
Yeah.
Ego Death Tour 2022, 2023. Tickets on sale now. Use discount code Bonne Nuit.
Yeah, Bonne Nuit
for 5% off. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, man, dude, that is wild. But
I know you hate the
no.
Did I explain it to you properly? Okay, because I'm working on that. Because sometimes I'll tell something and I look in your eyes and all I see are like you know, like the Riddler when there was like a bunch of question marks around him. All I see is question marks. I'm like, did I not? Explain
No.
properly?
I'm just because I'm thinking about things I should respond to.
Don't. It's okay. Let me explain my point, and then you can add at the end. Because I'm trying carefully to explain myself. Because even on stage, sometimes I'll say something. And audience will like, huh? Then I speak to comedians and like, oh, I'm trying to say this. Like, you were trying to say this?
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, because I used to have a joke about the Asian man. The Asian man is just not accepted by women in North America.
Okay.
No one wants to fuck. The Asian women are super fetishized. Everyone wants to fuck an Asian woman. Yeah. But the Asian man, no one sexualizes them. And you could see that because when sorry, your bird is playing with my keys. Hey, don't steal my Mazda, bitch. When COVID came out, okay, like I don't know if you remember AIDS.
I know what it is. I don't know if I remember.
Were you young? Like, do you remember like?
Oh, the AIDS epidemic or whatever. No, I
when AIDS went viral or whatever.
I wasn't around. No,
it was when it was cool. You know,
I wasn't an AIDS baby.
You weren't an AIDS baby, crack baby. Everyone, like the second AIDS came out, the first legend was like. A guy from Africa fucked a monkey.
Yeah.
To this day, you ask more people, they'll tell you, a man from Africa fucked a baby. No one thought an Asian man fucked a bat.
Oh.
It didn't even consider it. And if you think about it, a bat is like.
It's cuter.
It's like a hairy fleshlight.
It is kind of like a little monkey too.
Comes with handles.
Oh, Jesus.
I was doing that on stage. Even the sounds. Have you ever watched gay porn? Not gay porn. Have you ever watched Asian... Sorry, slap.
What?
Freudian slip. Have you ever watched Asian porn?
Yeah.
I bet like the sounds of Asian porn sound exactly what I assume a bat getting fucked by a dick sound like.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So that was a bit that I did on stage.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty wild.
Well,
that's pretty good.
You gave me the like. You used to be super wild. Now you're like, hey, I love cheese or whatever. And now I'm like the wild one.
I love cheese. I love cheese.
He loves cheese. Everybody. You know what's crazy? Once we'll go on tour, let's say in like 3 years, where we have 5 million followers, we can't go anywhere. We're touring stadiums. Like you can perform in front of 8-year-olds and you'll be perfectly fine.
Not all the time. Like I'm talking about fucking my family and all this.
Here's the thing: when you do crowd work, this is where your disgusting size comes out. But your material is like super.
I guess so. It's also like it's a little dirtier these days. I'm guessing it's like I'm talking about like monkey biting my dick off.
I have a feeling I'm a bad influence.
No, but I kind of follow what the crowd is kind of like. You know, especially in Montreal, you need to like really put out a really heavy thing to get a really big reaction. You can't just be like funny. You need to really be like hammer it and say something crazy to get a reaction. Because everyone's like just stone facing you half the time. So you really
in Montreal?
Well, yeah, the crowd yesterday. Apparently the whole crowd's from Montreal.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there half the time just staring at you unless you're saying something fucking insane.
You see, people were complaining about the crowd. I was very happy with my set, and you were very good. Like we both. I probably had the best set of the night. We both did so well.
But
no
the thing
complaints.
was like I had to resort to being outrageous, you know.
But I think it's inside you. I think it's just it's part of your.
But like
you talk about your grandma's tits, bro.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture?
No.
Can you?
That's like an old story.
When you edit the podcast, can you get a picture of your grandma's tits?
No, it's funny, but I like this shit I'm saying. It's just that like, imagine you go to like a place where everyone is a little more let's say you go to like Calgary where they laugh at anything, and then you just go, you're like going crazy,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What the fuck? We're just used to hearing about cheese or whatever." Like,
well, what about beef and cows and oil? That's all we want to hear. Stephen Harper, we love him.
Harper.
That's the last politician from
Stephen
that era.
Harper, yeah,
Stephen
yeah.
Harper that I remember.
We gotta. Okay, let me ask you this. So there's a few sayings that.
Yes.
You see what I gotta deal with? A bunch of fucking freaks.
That's what he's. Imagine what I have to deal with working with this guy. Okay, go ahead. What do you want to ask me?
I'm trying to think. So there's certain sayings that like. Okay, how about this? How would you react if I said, let's say. Sorry, I'm gonna cut some.
No. That's
Because I'm trying to really phrase it. Let's say you wanted to.
I love you, man. You're so retarded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For example,
Yes.
let's say we're gonna go get some shisha or whatever. Or
Yeah.
something. Let's say you bring over shisha, and you say like, oh, I'm just gonna go get some shisha, and then you say I'm gonna go get some shisha.
Okay.
To me,
Hey, Gabe, I'm gonna go get some shisha.
of course you will.
It's a bit. You know what I would say to me? You're trying to alpha me,
Dude.
Yeah.
So this is Claire.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy I phrased it without asking you
Yeah.
what
It's
you think
inner-
about it. I made you feel a certain
Yeah.
thing by
It's-
just giving you an example, right?
But I would. It's frustration. It comes from frustration. She's Are you saying that Claire did that to you?
So look. So
Oh.
I was sitting on the couch. I was sitting on the couch.
So happy to be single. All right.
I was sitting and I was like, oh, I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna go grab the poof, the thing for my legs, and I said,
What did you call her?
That's my bird laughing. See, that's a laugh.
Okay.
So I said, I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna go get the poof, and she said, of course you will. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I got really, really mad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where do you think that comes? What do you think it is?
Well, first of all, I don't want to generalize, but I will. She's British, so being condescending is part of their culture.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why every time they like, and sometimes with a question when they want to be a bit rude, like, your breath doesn't smell great, doesn't it? Like they turn it to you so that you agree or disagree. You know, it's in their, it's part of their. You have to understand, dude. Until like her grandparents' generation, they ruled the world.
Yeah.
There's a reason this podcast is in English. You understand? So of course they're a tiny country.
Yeah.
Bunch of inbreds.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of ugly inbreds with fucked up teeth.
Okay.
Okay. But they ruled
Yeah.
the world. So of course they think they're better than everyone. Especially you paisan fucking Greek Italian.
So funny.
I'm telling you, 100%, maybe not her parents, but her family-in-law, like the uncles and aunts, they think they're better than you because you're Greek.
Or from, dude. So,
but she's a very kind woman. I met her, so maybe everything I just said is just insulting and hilarious. Yeah. Maybe she's pissed off at you for something else.
No. So okay. So what you said, she said apparently that's what people just say there, and it's not even meant to be negative or mean. It's just. It's almost like saying okay. That's how they say okay. They say of course you will
in a cunty way.
And I'm
it's
thinking
a cunty okay.
And if I'm in Parquet,
cunty okay,
King Cunty okay or whatever or Kunta. What's the guy's name from
Kunta
Roots?
Kinte?
Kunta okay. I don't know. So if I'm in Park X and like I'm gonna go get a donut and someone's like, of course you will. I'd be like, dude, that could start a fight.
Of course,
that could start like people fucking.
100%.
If you're like, I'm gonna go grab a beer, of course.
Like, what's your problem?
Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Exactly, asshole.
Fucking motherfuckers.
Yeah, you should hit her.
Claire. Here. Oh damn, no.
I was pointing to my belt, not to my cock. Yeah, no, but as I was telling him, it's just part of your culture. It's okay.
It's like in the culture.
It's not that I'm being an asshole. It's just like my example to him was if you'd just been on a long trip and you said I'm really hungry, I'd say, oh, of course you are, because it makes sense.
And in my head, I'd be like, what am I, a big fat fucker?
Nah.
It makes sense.
No, like when they say if you want to build not anatomy, when you immunity to like a snake venom, you have to take a little every day. Well, there's like 20 centuries of like little cuntiness towards each other in Britain. So of course you will. Of course you will. You don't think it's insulting? Of course you don't. Of course you will. Of course. Exactly. Yeah, it makes sense. That's hilarious. We should do a weekly segment of British sayings that hurt your feelings.
There's a lot. No.
It's very small.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Of course it is.
Of course. Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay.
Okay, but how did you resolve it? She's gonna give up her citizenship.
So it was all like mad, and she's like, "Why the fuck are you so mad? Like, what's going on?" And I was just like, "Well," and I explained to her, and she says, "Like, really? You're angry? You felt offended by that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I thought you were just saying I was fussy, a big bitch that wants like feet."
I'm on your side in the sense that that sentence comes with a little passive aggressiveness, but that's again, it's part of their culture.
And I was like, "What do you want me to do? Like, we have the proof." Like, and she's like, "I'm saying fine. Like, you should get the proof. Of course, you will get the proof."
As I said, she's raised like this. Her dad probably did this to her when she was a child. Wow. And she just, and his grandfather did his. It's just generational. It's generational cuntiness.
Sons of guns.
Another great title for this podcast. Yeah. Generational cuntiness.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, I thought she was coming with like a shoe
like
or
a Nerf gun or
an anvil or give me a British weapon. Bat teeth.
A shillelagh or whatever.
A what?
What's the thing that? Who's the guy from Taken?
Taken.
Liam Neeson. Remember he was walking around like Ireland with like a weapon to kill a black guy. Remember that story?
Dude, in my mind, you're still talking about Schindler's List. I'm like, I don't remember him walking in Ireland with a weapon. Which movie?
No, it was a real life thing. Apparently, like his friend or his girlfment was like beaten up.
Oh, when he wanted to be black guys.
Yeah, and he was walking.
That's understandable.
He was walking around with like an Irish weapon or something.
An empty bottle of whiskey.
I finished my whiskey. Dude, and he was like, I was walking around with my shillelagh.
Shillelagh?
Yeah, or something like that.
All right, that's cool. What? Okay, here's a question for you. Now, she's British, so she has that dryness. But what would she? Because you're Italian, Italian Greek.
Yeah.
So you're like half Romanian. Like you're not. You know what I mean?
Romanian.
So in the tree of evolution, you have like the man at the end, but the further you go back, it's like and then finally it's a fish. Well, I'm an Arab. We're the same. We're like not fully evolved humans. We're still like monkeys.
Oh, really?
Don't you find that Arab man, Italian man, Greek man? Look how hairy you are.
Yeah.
Look at your eyebrow, bro. Your eyebrow. We need another lens just so you can.
I know, right? It's pretty
we're both unevolved. So what would she say? Like, Gabriel does this. Claire.
Oh no,
Claire. Oh, she's coming, and with her steps, I can feel like. What? Okay, so he was complaining about your Britishness. He's a brute. He's a British. He's an unevolved human like me. What is this? What does he do that pisses you off that he doesn't realize pisses you off?
It's probably a lot.
Sorry?
Leave socks everywhere.
Okay, leave socks everywhere. Thank you. Okay, so he leaves socks everywhere.
Right?
That's because I'm assuming when you lived in a cave like 2 years ago.
2 years, yeah, NDG.
And you just dump.
Yeah.
Like, this is where you'll find them. This is.
Well, I throw my socks at the bird. I lose them. They're in the faucet.
You do? Maybe in your, what is Shalala? What's the name?
Shillelagh.
Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah.
So in the UK, in the UK they use Sinead O'Connor as a weapon, and maybe in your ancestors they used like socks. Yeah. That was their weapon of choice.
It was little boomerangs. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I hit you with another saying? Okay.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay, what is this? What is this word? Okay, so I'm going to do an action.
I have a saying for you after. Go ahead.
Okay. Artie! Sorry.
Dude, you flipped your thing and so much shit came out of your sock, fell in your tea, in my tea, on my head.
Oh, no.
I'm going to catch Ebola.
Okay, so what is this when I do this? What is that called?
Giggle?
It's
like a Japanese thing?
No. Okay, go. Okay, what's this?
Chuckle?
Rough. No, like what's okay? Give me other.
Do it again. Snicker.
I'm snickering, right?
Yeah, but snicker can have like you're mocking someone.
Yeah. Okay, but in the UK, so I was snickering in my, like a couple of days ago, right?
Man, I'm so hungry. I'm just thinking of Snickers. I'm trying to pay attention to what to say, but I'm just thinking of the bar Snickers. Sorry, go ahead. So you were snickering.
And Claire is like, what are you sniggering at? And I was like, what?
What did you just say? Listen, the action and words said by Gabriel Omassi do not represent it was a Bonne Nuit corporation. I would like to formally apologize on behalf of my co-host for using such vile language, especially now. Bonne Nuit podcast fully supports Black Lives Matter and the NAACP and the NWA.
And the MWA, what's
and WMA.
Okay. And
NWA. You can say it actually right now. You just dropped it. Damn.
Okay, so
that's with a double G?
I was like, what? And I looked it up. It's in UK, it's sniggering, and in North America,
you gotta stop saying, dude.
it's
Someone
sniggering.
is gonna chop this at the beginning. It's like, yeah, my girlfriend was, and then they're just gonna remove the S. What was his girlfriend doing? She was what in the UK? Is that what they call having sex with black men? Is that how she spent her teenage years?
Oh my
Snickering?
Okay, so just imagine I'm saying it with double G, but it's they say snickering out there. And I couldn't believe it. And I was like, what? I had to look it up. It was like middle of the night. I was like, you're in your sleep, you're thinking of jokes and you're kind of making yourself laugh or whatever. Yeah. And she's like, what do you and I was like, what? And then I wrote that down because I was like, that's funnier than what I was thinking about.
That's funny. So they use it with a double G.
Yeah.
And in America, they said, you know what? We're just going to be safe.
Yeah. And after the fucking war.
Exactly. We're just going to put a CK.
After Abraham Lincoln was like, I here declare there's no double G in snickering.
You know what I think happens? I think it was with double G's until World War II.
Yeah.
And then, since black people joined the army, the American army, they went to the UK and... they're like,
what'd you say, motherfucker?
What the fuck did you just say?
Chris Rock's like, yo, hey, man. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're cutting that. No, we're not. But
that's the real game. I love that.
Oh, jeez.
Hilarious. I love it.
That freaked me. Anyway, that's.
I came up with such a funny joke about the Will Smith thing. Mm-hmm. So I took a movie poster and I replaced. Again, The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
I just went to The Pursuit of Slappiness.
Yeah.
And I was a bit high. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's part of the week. I'm like, this is genius. So I posted it.
The Pursuit of Slappiness. You're like, genius.
Dude, it got like 600. You know when you can send a post on Instagram?
Yeah.
I got like 700, 600, 700.
Wow,
like people shared it.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I know someone is gonna. Yeah, your girlfriend is complaining. She's in the other room with the door closed.
I'm gonna. Okay,
it's okay.
We'll finish this part.
Okay, we'll see if he. Arnie. Do you order junk food from time to time?
Mm-mm. Like from Uber?
Yeah, just junk food, like pizza or burgers. Or,
yeah. I order we do get pizza for sure.
So I ordered Pizza Hut. I live in a weird part of town. Stop playing with your penis, bro.
It's small.
It's not small. Isn't it? It's small, isn't it?
Okay, go on. Yes.
So I wanted like cheap pizza. I didn't want to go like BB pizza.
Yeah.
If I wanted great pizza, I would go to Melrose Resto on Saint Laurent, where we have the comedy showcase every Wednesday. Use coupon code Bonne Nuit. No, seriously, they have really good pizza.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, Melrose have amazing pizza. Wow. It's crazy how good the pizza is.
Do they have like an oven?
Dude, they have a fairy's vagina because that pizza is seriously.
It's vertical vagina.
In my opinion,
horizontal.
I love the fact that you're working the mechanics. How you would put a pizza?
It's true. It's not like
a fairy's vagina.
It's not like a vertical PlayStation or whatever. It's like.
So my neighborhood is weird. I called Double Pizza and they're like, "Oh, we don't order to your place." I'm like, "I ordered here like 4 months ago," and they're like, "No, we just don't order."
Like we heard the podcast.
We don't want to be associated with it. Dude, it's crazy. Like, name me another area. I live in Villeray. It's a populated area. I don't live in the boonies. Is that racist?
The boonies are not racist.
No. So I don't live in the middle of nowhere. So Double Pizza doesn't deliver. Mm-hmm. I go on the Domino's app. Mm-hmm. They don't deliver.
What?
I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, all right, I'll order from Pizza Hut. Dude, Pizza Hut is garbage.
Yeah, it's bad. It's too soft.
It's like cardboard with oil. It's not tasty. I don't know what happened. It used to be.
Bad.
It used to be like the place. I remember when I was younger, like when my dad took us to Pizza Hut, I'm like, oh shit, we're rich. You go to the place, you have like the free refills, the ice cream, and now you eat it. I'm like, this is disgusting.
Now it's worse than even Domino's.
Domino's is great, man. I love Domino's.
Yeah, I like Domino's. I remember when Domino's was the shitty one and Pizza Hut was the good one.
I don't remember that time. I remember because we used to order from like double pizza when I was young boy, like double pizza or like a Turkish place like Willet. I think it's called Willet. Actually, it's not even a joke. With like cheap but good pizza, like just a guy with mustache.
Yeah,
just a mustache. A mustache was making
mustache pizza.
Hello, welcome to Mustache Pizza.
Mustache
What can I take your order? So, anyways, and when we went for the Pizza Hut, and I remember the pizza was good. Maybe I was a child and I couldn't. My taste buds weren't as evolved as now. But dude, it was garbage, and I don't know why. It's not the first time I order from there. Always get diarrhea.
Oh,
it's a diarrhea.
Really?
Yeah, it's like cleaning my pipes.
Diarrhea diet,
baby.
How was
that's the story. That's all I have.
No, but okay. So, do you know why Domino's is so good now? So the
tracker.
Yeah. Well. So the CEO or somebody, a guy, he got hired to come to Domino's, and he was like, he tasted the formula. He's like, no, this will not do, and he changed the whole recipe.
Really?
Because it wasn't that good. And it used to be good. For some reason, the quality standards started getting lower and lower to help with boosting prices. Same thing that happened to the fucking the 747 Max, right? They kept on cutting corners, all that shit. Eventually, there's no bullshit.
Cardboard airplane, cardboard pizza.
Yeah. And then so the guy said, okay, we're going to rechange it. We're going to figure out a way. And then we might lose some money, but like hopefully we'll get more customers. And then in the long run, they start doing well. And then they only focus on delivery. And then they focus on like better like marketing. And then they said like, hey, we got fucking new recipe. It's the best shit. And they did those, like those commercials where like the old lady eats it. She's like, Mamma mia, it's fucking delicious or whatever, right? And then everyone.
I know that didn't happen, but I like to believe that it did.
And every Italian guy's like, hey, I'm from Domino's. I'm from Domino's Brooklyn over here.
The heart of Sicily, Domino Sicily, a little neighborhood called Domino.
And that's how it worked. And now Domino's is like, it's pretty sweet, man.
It's good cheap pizza, you know.
Yeah, and you go in and like 40 Bengali guys are making.
Yeah, exactly. That's wherever you go. By the way, it's always like 40 brown guys like us.
Yeah,
like us, the people.
Yeah,
we are the comedians of the people.
Brown.
It's good pizza though. I like Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's is good.
But I have to go pick it up, or I have to call another place. And then they're like, "What's your address?" Because they put it in the system, and they're like, "What?
They're like, is this in Tadoussac or
is this in Afghanistan? Dude, they have Pizza Hut in Afghanistan, like in the bases. I guess. I wonder if that pizza is good.
What's the best pizza in Montreal? You think?
I would put Melrose up there.
Oh yeah, but okay. So let's say delivery or like those big like family size
double pizza is good. Domino's is number one. You cannot beat Domino's. You get the Brooklyn size one, the big one with the provolone. So it's cheese, provolone, and another cheese, it's sauce. I don't know why I changed my accent all of a sudden.
What the fuck is the pizza place on Côte Saint Luc? What the hell is that place? It's like one of the best pizzas. It's like known. So it's all run by Greeks, right? And it's fucking amazing pizza, but like the customer service is terrible. Like you go in, they're like, "What do you want?" And like, "Can I get a pizza?" Fine.
Like, you're bothering us. I love those places. Like, I don't know why I like shitty service. Like if the food is good, I expect shitty service. Oh, did you fart?
No.
I heard.
No, it's probably my ass farting. But and then the guy's like, I'm like, okay, I'll get that. How much is it? $22. And I'm like, okay, do you take debit? He's like, no.
Of course not.
And I'm like, okay, you have an ATM? No.
Dude, that money goes directly to support like the revolutionary forces of Greek. We're going to liberate Greek.
You gotta go to the gas station across the road.
We're going to take Cyprus from the Turks.
Oh, dude. It's exactly it. Oh my god. And it's good pizza.
I went to Cyprus. Did I ever tell you I went to Cyprus?
I don't know. I have the worst memory. I don't know what's going on. Like a COVID brain.
No, just Gabriel. You should slap me right now.
Yeah, sorry.
I went to Cyprus and I went to the Greek part because apparently the Turkish part is like third world country and no one goes there.
Really?
Dude, there's so many Russians. And I saw more Russians in Cyprus than I saw Greek people.
Why?
I saw like 4 Greek people and they all look like the statues, like with the curly hair and big nose. I'm like, my God, Greek people look Greek. That's fucking inbred, man. They look so Greek.
Hook nose and curly.
Like the curly hair and like the profile. Cause
like
I was staring at their profile for some reason because all the statues.
Facebook, Instagram.
Sorry.
Pretty good. I'm just making sure.
I'm gonna slap you.
Go.
I slap you. I slap you very hard. But it was crazy. So many Russians, and you know, in your mind, you expect Russians like big, sexy men and like really hot women, and you go there and they're all disgusting. No, they're all like fat, really white men in like speedos with like big cross on their chest.
Ew.
And like Russian tattoos, and the women are like 50-year-old. Something happened, man. Something happened to like when they're young Russian women, they're gorgeous. They'll fucking take your wallet and your heart, and you'll be happy. And then after they have the first baby, it's just like the men and the women end up looking alike, like cubes. Just a bunch of cubes walking.
Yeah. What the fuck are they doing in Greece? They're on vacation?
Yeah, apparently Cyprus, huge Greek, Russian. Like Russians
Never
like to go
going there again, I guess.
You've been there?
I never went to Cyprus. I've been to Greece, but never Cyprus.
It's nice, you know. You go to, but it's a ville balnéaire, I think that's how they say it.
You want to hear my memory of Greece? The most like this is what Greece was to me. Greece is. I went to Crete. Most of Greece is pretty like there's no infrastructure. Like the roads are all like as if it's like a war zone. It's like really
the same roads from like when Greece was the highland.
Yeah, right. I bet. Or like some guy tried to build and then they gave up because it was too hot and everyone's an asshole or whatever.
Ran out of cigarettes, so they're like, we'll come back tomorrow.
So we were walking. Me and Claire were walking from the beach. It's so fucking hot. We want to just get to our hotel room to like fucking it's air conditioned at least. The only one air conditioned place in Greece. And there's a big dog standing on like a cement fence. So let's say like a platform like this, but it's elevated like this high.
Yeah.
And the dog's just looking at us and it's like,
he's on top.
Yeah, just looking down at us.
Okay.
Like, and we're like, Jesus. And then the dog starts going like kind of cute. I'm like, oh. But then we look, it has a giant boner. The biggest, reddest boner, and we started laughing at it. We're like, ha, 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 and the dog's like, arr, 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 and it started running after us, and we ran right up into our hotel room.
It's still a Greek dog. He's Greek. You don't mess with his ego. He didn't take DMT. Will Smith didn't slap him. You understand? He still has the big Greek ego. You don't insult her. It's small, isn't it?
Yeah, it's small, is it? And then, there was like we would always go to this one secret part of the beach that was like secluded, but like it had like a little shack that would sell big bottles of Mythos beer for like €1. Okay. And we'd have to talk to the guy. And the
€1?
€1 for a big.
Is it euro? Is it the?
It's euro there, yeah.
Euro. I heard €1. Is that the money you use?
I'm trading souvlaki.
Yeah, I'm like,
beer. Here you go,
the economy is so bad. It's all based on like trade. My friend, I give you €1. You give me one bottle of beer. You got yourself a deal, my Canadian Greek friend.
The guy was so weird. He had like, so Claire was like, Greek, speak Greek to the guy. I'm like, okay. So I'm like gonna go and I'm like, Buenos dias or whatever. Whatever in Greek, right? And the guy had like that, the stick that puts to your throat. He's like,
fucking cigarettes. Oh, that's like, hilarious.
Yeah. And I was like,
that's
what?
Sad, but
and he was speaking Greek to me because I spoke to him, but he was all speaking with his robot voice. He's like, I'm like, yes, si, senor.
You know the movie I, Legend, where it's like a bunch of robots? Basically, he had the Greek version of that.
Wait.
Like a Greek robot.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Costa. I am your robot of service.
Wait, if you do this, will it work?
That's right.
Gabriel. Hi, Gabriel. Gabriel, I smoke Shisha. Oh. So maybe the 600th episode of this podcast was going to sound like this.
Filtered through water is not better.
Did you just say snickering?
It's like, I don't want to get this, but there's something funny about like just the operation. I'm like, oh, okay, we're just going to remove it and just put something like, and they never, it's been the same technology for like fucking 40 years. They never, because if you look at people who can't hear,
cochlea,
they have so many gadgets that you can put and like inside or in it or whatever. This,
it's just this.
Yeah, because there's only one guy out of a million that gets that.
Well,
and it's his damn fault.
They're all in Greek and in the Middle East because everyone smokes cigarettes nonstop. God damn, I love shisha.
One funny thing,
sponsor us,
yeah, dude, I would smoke some shisha.
I wanted to bring it, but I'm like, you know what? The windows are closed. I don't want to fog up.
No, I gotcha. And it's
your girlfriend's gonna complain. Like, it's a bit foggy, isn't it?
No, we wouldn't mind. It's because
it smells strong. If you don't open the window, it smells strong.
Like, you know when they like remove your asshole and they put their asshole here?
What?
Like they
don't remove your asshole.
Well, they take your asshole like tube, right?
Yeah.
And they, instead of putting it in your asshole, they pull it and they put it like on your rib or something, right?
I don't think so.
No, because
that doesn't make sense. Why would you know? There's intestines. You could just
they a lot of times, like if you have like cancer, they just remove a lot of that.
Yeah, but it's not an asshole. They don't put it's just an opening.
I know, but you know the tube that connects to the asshole.
The intestine.
Yeah, they take your asshole and they move it up.
Wait, by asshole you mean like the anus, like the sphincter?
Yeah, the sphincter.
The
I should name my bird that. Hey, sphincter.
Hey, sphincter. Sphincter. I don't think. Listen.
Yeah.
It would be comical if, like, sorry, we moved your asshole next to your rib cage. You're farting. Like, woo! Sorry, it's my rib cage. But I think it's just like they you know, like when there's a blockage on the carry and they make you leave and exit earlier.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing. They just make the shit come out and exit earlier. Or like to exit area.
Dude, you know who would hate this conversation? Alex Wood. Because he'd be like, what, you guys don't read the news?
Yeah, Alex Wood. This is not a science podcast.
We're in the fucking car.
You pothead.
Remember when I said something and he's like, what? If you want to have a conversation with you, you better do your homework.
That's a great imitation of Alex. You know, you can keep his name. Alex Redhead Wood.
And I'm like, come on, man. You just talk shit. Don't you talk shit? No.
Well, here's the thing. He's a very curious man. So he likes to learn and he smokes a tons of weed. So when you smoke weed, everything is incredibly interesting.
Yeah.
Like the moon gets closer to Earth or gets away from Earth for a centimeter a year or something. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I know. I don't care about that at all. It's
There's
so stupid.
unless I can make a joke about like my balls are dropping as I grow older, my balls are dropping at the same rate as the moon distancing from Earth.
The moon is that's why the moon's going away. It's like get those balls.
Amer's balls. That's funny. Shorts.
Shorts.
Amer's balls versus the moon. The moon. Every time I say like sometimes you think of words and they make you think of people. The word moon makes me think of Jason Sellen. First of all, because he's as pretty as the moon. B, he has a joke, but the moon. You know, also, I find he looks as he grows older, he looks a lot like Ben Affleck.
Oh.
So every time I open Netflix, okay, let's watch a Jason Sellen movie.
No, it's cute.
Dude, I watched 2 films that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna piss Gabe off with talking about movie. No, I'm not asking. I'm not saying like I don't want you to. I want you to be like, oh, Amer and his current events and movies. 2 things I hate the most. I want to talk about cheese and my bird and my feet. But I watched 2 films. They're not memorable, so there's no even need to remember their names. But they have that same hacky scene that I've seen in so many movies that I just like hate. Okay. You know that scene where like the movie begins and you have a teacher who goes like, it's like a university setting and a teacher goes, what is the cost of life? Or like, what is the price of life? Yeah. And then you have like 5 students and then you have like one guy says, $0, man, life is, and like, oh, look at this cool guy. And then you have, in the old movies, they had like an Indian guy, like the words of life is calculated based on the new movies now, it's not like, my name is Patel. It's not, it's like now they put a Chinese lady or something or like a black guy to make it cool, whatever. And then you have like you have like the main character who will like grow and then he's like, well, actually like he brought up a good point and the teacher says something snarky. I hate because they just want to introduce the subject of the movie. So the director just uses that scene and I understand school shooters. Like I understand going just fucking killing all these
kill all stereotypes of university
shitty premise. I hate because I've seen it in so many movies.
Yeah, which movie was this one?
I don't remember. But one of them was with Denzel Washington, and one of them was like about 9/11. And it's crazy. Like in the same week, I saw the same scene twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, fucking, like, can't you choose another scene?
You ever see the movie Road Trip? Because that movie opens with that scene, but it's like a parody of that.
Okay,
scene.
That's good. So I'm not the first one to.
And it's really funny. I'm sorry. I think I did the same thing last time with Dumb and
No,
Dumber.
but it's okay. I still notice it.
Yeah, it's funny. And then at the end, like he ends up like banging because it's like the parents with the students and shit. And then the guy ends up banging the guy's mom or whatever.
Did you ever have a thing for Stifler's mom?
No, I never did.
Never?
seems so gross to me.
That's my kind of gross, baby.
But she looks like a Mongolian or whatever. She's like, oh, there,
Let me Mongolian that fairy pussy.
Really?
Oh, sideways, baby.
Stifler's mom. Who would always?
She looks like a woman. I like that. I don't remember which movie it is, but I just remember it was like an older lady, but with big ass titties and
it's like Judi Dench or whatever. Who's the lady? No, it's not Judi Dench.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Who the fuck was played? It's like some
Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
No, dude, she's not. She did that movie.
But she's in a bunch. She's like in a bunch of like sitcoms and shit now.
No, she's dead.
Judi Dench?
No, that's not. I never had a thing for Judi Dench. First of all, I'm not exactly sure who's Judi Dench.
Let me see. Stifler's mom.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, can you ask Siri, like, Siri, show me Stifler's mom?
Siri, who is Stifler's mom? I don't know if they would show me Stifler's mom. Jennifer Coolidge.
What a cool name. Coolidge.
She's not dead.
She's dead. Want to bet? Quick. I think
she's not dead. I know
not
she's
dead?
not. She's in a bunch of shit right now.
Wait, where do you know if she's dead? Go back.
She's 60.
60?
Jesus Christ.
Dude, she's packing, bro.
Yeah.
She's packing.
Nah.
You didn't want to fuck that?
No.
You wanted to fuck Stifler. That's why.
I was 9 years old, and like imagine
You were
like
not 9 years old.
American Pie came out in 1999.
When did it come out?
I think it was 1999. It had to have been 1999.
I have to remember that I'm 45 years older than you too.
American Pie, 1999, the first
1999?
one. 2012 was the last one.
1999. How many years ago was that? 1999 is 22, 23?
23 years ago?
Fuck, I'm lost. So 1999, I was, say 2000 minus 84, minus 83 is 17?
You were 17?
So I was maybe 17 when that movie came out, which is like peak testosterone teenager. So of course I had a thing for Stifler's mom.
I was more,
I had a thing for the pie. Like I wanted to fuck everything.
Really? I wanted to fuck Bambi. Not Bambi, Bambi's girlfriend.
The deer? Should we cut this?
The deer?
Who's Bambi?
Oh my god, my head.
Who's Bambi?
The deer.
You wanted to fuck the deer? You always had a thing for innocent things, bro. Man, this podcast is not. Once the allegations come out, Gabe is gone.
The deer. I bet people would understand though, like on the internet, they'd be like, "Yeah, I want to fuck Bambi the deer."
Listen, there's two type of people in the world: people who wanted to fuck a beautiful, mature woman, and people who wanted to fuck a deer. And we're lucky we combine our powers, and now we have a huge, wide net of audience.
This is so stupid.
But really, you had a thing for the deer?
No, I don't think so.
You know, dude, I'm not gonna say his name. I was speaking with a comic, and he told me that he watched hentai porn.
Okay.
And he seems normal.
Name
No, let's not say names.
Oh,
and it's not who you think.
Oh, Peter Bowen?
No, stop naming names.
Okay, yeah. Oh.
Why did you put the mic so close to your ear as I said this? Like, who is it? And you're like this?
I think you put your own mic in.
No, I didn't. We'll see. There's a replay. No. But
even now he does like.
Yeah. He told me like maybe a few months ago.
Yeah.
He's like, I watch hentai. I'm like,
I guess it's a little weird, but it's not that weird. It's like, especially if you
I've
grew up.
never watched hentai. I have no idea what it looks like.
It's like.
Yeah, but it's like.
I don't know.
It's Bambi getting fucked by some huge cock.
No. It's not. It's more like very detailed drawings of nipples. It's like,
you know what's a really good detailed drawing of a nipple? A nipple.
Yeah, but sorry.
Bambi talking, playing with balls.
This is ridiculous. This is so.
Another great title of the deer.
The deer. The deer.
I can't really. Boy, sorry.
No. I was just joking. You know, okay. You know, like in Space Jam, and then Bugs Bunny was there. He was dribbling the basketball, and then the hot basketball girl,
the lady
Lola.
Yeah. Never had a thing for inanimate objects, bro.
It's not inanimate. It's a
animated object.
It's an abstract
still an object. I like to objectify women. If I want to fuck something that I consider an object, I'll have sex with a woman.
Have boobs in the movie.
You stepped on my joke. But whatever.
Sorry. Say it again.
Too late.
But I didn't even hear.
I said if I wanted to have sex with an object, I'd just objectify women.
Oh, jeez.
It's a joke. It's a joke. You know who I thought hot? Do you remember?
You know who I thought hot?
Your mom. You're hot. Dude, your mom has so many fans. You should know this.
Fans?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
People messaging me telling me your mom's hot.
Why are they messaging you?
People, like, you know, like that video you made where you made the podcast with your mom? People just comment like, oh, I know where Gabe gets his big cheekbones. Like, are you hitting on Gabe's mom in the...
Oh, yeah.
He's married, by the way, the guy who wrote this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I guess his wife doesn't have access to internet. Well, will this work?
I didn't know he was Muslim.
Are you on the Pentium? No. So, there was a movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name. It was with a detective. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that lady, I was like, Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, her name was also Rabbit at the end. It was...
Jessica Rabbit?
Yeah.
Jessica
Is it?
Rabbit.
Yeah, I think so.
She was, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's...
She's like... And
And you think, like, that's a child movie, and you have, like...
It's not a kid's
no?
movie. You think it's a kid's movie because there's all this shit
I
going
guess
on.
my parents just thought, all right, it's a bunch of
Yeah.
bunnies.
It's not. It's like a fucking intense like drama.
It's a
really-
good movie.
It's amazing.
It's like LA Confidential, but with like animated. Have you ever seen LA Confidential?
A long time ago.
Great movie.
Yeah,
I love that
watched
actor, the guy who's like really skinny.
Oh,
Skinny Jason Sellon. I forgot
Pierce
his name.
McCollin. What the hell is it? I don't know.
But you know what I'm talking about. He has like he's so skinny that.
Let's see. What the fuck? L.A. Confidential. I think it's something McCollin.
Colin McCollin?
Kevin Spacey?
No.
Russell Crowe? Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce? Is that his name?
Guy Pearce is the really skinny one. Yeah. He was in Memento, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was a moment. Just a.
Yeah, I hate that. No wonder he's in no movies. I don't.
Well, you don't like. You used to look like that when you were young and you weren't an alcoholic. You had such a skinny face.
Yeah.
And you have like a moon's face.
A moot?
A moon face.
I have a moon face?
You have a happy face. Ever seen the movie The Adventures of Baron Munchausen? I was in Lebanon and I was flipping and I started watching The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. And I've never seen, like, if you don't know, what's the name again of the director?
It's the guy from Terry Gilliam?
Yeah, Terry Gilliam, exactly. Like, I've never, you watch, I told you what type of movies I watch. And then I saw this, I'm like, this is the best thing. Like, it's so interestingly, like, everything is interesting. The shots are interesting. The mechanics, how everyone moves, how the sets move. I was blown away. I'm like, this is the best thing that I have ever seen in my life. And I was maybe 7-8 years old. And for years, so I come to Canada. I'm like, what is this movie? I want to watch this movie again. Like, what? I'm in the land.
Yeah.
I have my Canadian citizenship.
Yeah.
I want to, and it took me maybe 15 years.
Really? To find a copy?
Well, there was no internet in the 1900s when I was born.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So to find that movie, and then I fell in love with everything he does. Brazil is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
I love like film noir.
Yeah.
Brazil, The Adventures, Time Bandits. And he has like a bunch of other that I saw. I'm like, these are fantastic movies. Such good movies.
Yeah, cool.
Just imagine, put yourself in my shoes. I don't know if you ever had that in your life where you search for something for so long and then you found it.
Yeah. I can't remember, but yeah, all the time. I had this Mickey Mouse game when I was a kid growing up. It was kind of like, this is so uninteresting, but it was like this Mickey Mouse.
It's a great salesman, everybody.
Yeah, because I don't even like, but.
You don't have to say it. I have another story.
Okay, good, yeah.
No, I want to hear the Mickey Mouse now.
It was like The Sims, but with Mickey Mouse, and
Okay.
it was him, and it was so weird. You'd be like, okay, but you didn't use a mouse or keyboard.
Wait, how did you lose it or whatever? How did you like find out about it and then it took you years to find it? That's
I
the
went
thing.
on Reddit and I described it, and one guy was like, "This."
Oh,
And I was like,
Reddit.
because it was weird because you didn't use a mouse or keyboard. You had to buy an extra piece of hardware and you just talk to it.
Talk to it.
And you're like,
My
get
God.
Mickey Mouse to.
You needed a friend.
It was
You
weird.
talk to a robot? Wow.
Yeah. That's why I love technology these days. I love technology. I'm a tech.
I was maybe 15 and there was an ad on TV. I used to watch YTV. Remember YTV?
Yeah. I love
And I heard 2 notes of a song. I'm like, I love these 2 notes.
Oh yeah.
It's down, down, and that's it. That's all I had. I had down, down, no, down, and I had no idea what the hell that is. And it took me a few years to find out it was Coldplay.
Oh.
And I had to Google YTV
Yeah.
album, song, what played,
Yeah.
and then I found like I remember spending hours
Yeah.
on the computer, 56 modem, trying to just listen. You hear 3 notes, and you want to like I need to, and it was in my place in my place. Coldplay, when Coldplay was amazing, like their first 3 albums.
I never listened to Coldplay.
Their first.
I know radio Coldplay. I listened to them on the radio.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
I thought like I don't know that album. Now they're like after X and Y, they became. What type of music do you listen to? Tell me more about yourself.
I like rock music.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I like a little
like
bit
rebellious,
a little bit of metal, a little bit
metal.
A little bit of like indie rock.
Doesn't it give you a headache?
No, it's good. It's very melodic.
Metal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very technical. Some of it, it's not like all like.
I like gay music. That's my thing.
I like indie rock. It's a little bit gay. I like kind of like chill surfer rock. Ding 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 ding. I come from the. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't even know what we're talking about. I think I have one thing.
Bring it up.
One more thing. I for sure wrote some shit down. Oh, okay. Here's the thing that I'm kind of. You know how like.
Start with a question, like you did with the first, the 3 things.
So okay. Who do you think the Pope is? No, wait, no. Okay, the Catholics have the Pope, right?
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
Pope Francis, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the Orthodox have a Pope?
Like your people?
Yeah.
Look with the black hats?
Yeah.
Is it a black man?
It's a black man.
It's a black man?
I'm pretty sure it's a black. Okay, let's look. Orthodox. I was like,
Greeks are not racist?
Orthodox Pope.
I was an Orthodox black man.
Is he a black man?
The moment of truth.
Oh,
He's just tanned.
looks Arab. He's something.
No, he looks.
That's the other one. So I just.
So he's a pope?
I thought.
Like Pope.
I thought there was one pope that gets all the attention.
Yeah, white
There's
pope.
two. Yeah, white pope. Though
Yeah.
he's like, what's it called?
You know,
Like,
he used to be a
Gandalf the
bouncer?
White. Who?
The Pope. White Pope.
Really?
White Pope used to be a bouncer.
Where?
I don't know. In Italy? I
Shea
suppose?
Mado. I don't know.
In Italy, apparently. I think that's
In
what
Italy?
I read somewhere, possibly, or I dreamt it, that he was a bouncer.
Oh, no way. Okay, whatever. That's weird.
Sorry, so let's go back to Black Pope.
And then there's the Orthodox Pope who. You think that I thought there was just one pope for both Christianity, or
For all
whatever.
Christianity, yeah.
But there's one for Orthodox and there's one for fucking Catholics.
Oh.
Yeah,
And does he have the same powers?
I don't fucking know.
Can he move priests who molest children to another church in another country?
No, I don't think they just leave him there.
So let's say you're a priest and you molest.
Look at this guy.
He looks like the prophet.
Is that his actual
shit!
hair?
I'm gonna get canceled. Is that his head? God damn!
So that's interesting, right? How there's two popes.
I love the costumes of your people, man.
Really?
Christianity has such interesting, like, fashion.
Yeah, fashion. I guess so. It looks fucking stupid.
How
to
can
me.
you look at this and not think it's a cult?
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at
don't-
Muslims.
Yeah.
Muslims do something like religious Muslims that I find hilarious. They grow the beard, like big, long Talibani beard, but they shave the mustache.
Yeah, right.
So they look.
Why did they do that?
Because apparently the prophet, back in the whatever, that's what he used to do. I guess he ate too much pussy and he needed. Oh my god!
People started complaining.
I hope no Muslims listen to this.
They're like, Abdullah, your beard is hurting my pussy.
I'm only 9 years old. Please, it has never seen hair. It is not ready for it. I'm like, okay, my habibi, I will shave my mustache. Dude, if my mom hears this,
My mom.
we're gonna get okay.
My mom will tell your mom.
So let's wait for our Saudi Arabia tour.
Yeah.
let's avoid that region.
I'm telling you, I'm not going. The only places that I ever go on tour is Canada, America, UK, and like
White countries. All right, I get it. You're racist.
I'm not going.
I'm
anywhere
going
scary.
everywhere, baby.
Nowhere
this
scary.
is. I'll go everywhere.
Maybe Norway.
ESL, English as a second language countries. I love them. They love me. I can't wait to
Not
fucking
even Germany. I'm
make
scared.
hundreds of thousands of fucking laughs. So they shave their mustache. It's just they look so funny.
Yeah.
Like just long beard, and they speak with notoriety and like I have the truth in my hand, so you have to listen up.
Oh yeah.
And they have no mustaches, and the only thing I can focus
Yeah.
is their complete absence of hair and no upper lip.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever? Well, you don't know your dad, but my dad always had a mustache. And I guess once every 7 years he'll fuck up and he'll shave it, and he looks like like who the fuck?
He has
that guy scares me.
They have no upper lip.
He has no upper lip.
What does
My
that
dad
mean?
is British. I think
have a lip. Sort
I
of?
have a lip. I guess my mom has lips, but my dad has no upper lip. He's like, this is what my dad looks like without a mustache. You ready?
Oh my god.
No upper lip whatsoever. Nothing. And you look at him and you're like, his mustache gave him authority, and once he shaved it, he has nothing. He's like, what is the name of that guy? Once from the Greek mythology, if you shave his head, he loses erections or whatever.
Like Achilles, like Hercules. I don't
Is
know.
it Hercules? No, what's his name? Samson?
It's like something's bad
Samson?
hair
Is
day,
it Samson?
right?
No, not Samson.
Simpson? Homer?
Cooperman?
I don't know.
No, what's the name? It's a guy in a deity. Deity. No, he's a big guy in. I think it's a deity. I think it's either a religious deity or
Archimedes?
Archimedes. Archimede. No, that's a scientist. I think.
Archibald?
No.
Archie?
Anyways, there's a guy who once you shave his head, he loses his power. My dad, once he shaved his mustache, he's like, you lose respect. You look at me like, you look so goofy, bro. I'm not gonna respect you, bald ass old man.
My dad was like that too. My dad would shave his beard and then.
Oh, he has a beard guy.
He's a beard.
Do you look like him?
A little bit.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah, I'll show you later.
Can you be the
Nah, I don't want. That would be too much.
He's still an outlaw running from the cops. You don't want a picture of him outside.
But damn it, son! Fucking. That's so dumb.
Talking about my mom's tits, and now you're talking about me. What the fuck, bro?
That's some new shit.
As you grow older, do you see like, because when I was young, I didn't look like anyone in my family. Clearly, they all looked Arabic, and I looked fucking Swedish.
Do your parents have like dark skin?
My dad has like olive skin. My mom is more white, but I never look like my mom. Like, but as I grow older, I'm like, because I shave my head now. My brother shaves his head. Like, I see the resemblance without the hair. My hair gave me like, without my hair, I look Arabic.
You know what's funny? Whenever I think of your family, and if you're like, I saw my brother today. I saw my family here. I always imagine them. You're just in normal clothes, but they're all like in the white long. And you're there. I don't know. Every single time, I'm always like, it's weird. Why are you hanging with this weird?
I go visit their tent in Ile de Serre. Like, I park my Mazda next to their camels, and then my dad's like, have some figs and tea.
Do they dress normally though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, my brother works for the government of Canada.
Oh.
He lives in Gatineau. He has a house, a white wife, and a white stepdaughter, and half a white child.
Jeez. Okay.
And my mom and dad, they've been here for 40 years or something.
It's because whenever I would hang out at my friend's place in Park X, like he has a Muslim family, sometimes the mom had the whole fucking
hijab,
whoop-de-doo,
Did his father have a mustache?
Yeah, I think he has a beard now or something, okay. But he was clean.
No, but like, did he have a beard with no mustache?
No, he was clean shaven. He was like a businessman,
Okay.
But when he would come home, he would put on that outfit because it was like comfortable or whatever.
I saw my dad put that twice, and I think as I grow old, I think probably he was reminiscing the times when he was a Bedouin in the desert of the Sahara.
Like,
but no, they never. It's not that. I mean, it's comfortable because you're not. Listen, once people invented those pants,
yeah, it's way easier.
Forget
way
it.
better.
Forget it.
And
however, I have two of those that I got custom made in Egypt when I visited Egypt. I went to a textile place, and I told the guy, I was with my friend Guillaume, and I'm like, we want those dresses, those galabiyas. And the guy's like, okay, come back in 3 days. Like your Chinese lady, she's like, okay, come back. I'm like, no, we're leaving tomorrow. The train is leaving tomorrow. We need them now. I think I told you that.
Yeah,
story.
you told me this somewhere.
I think it's like one of those 50 podcasts that we never released. And then we ended up giving him like twice the price. And he's like, oh my God, I'm going to feed my family for 6 generations. And then he made them, and then we wore them. We went to another city, and we were at the beach wearing them, our balls in the air. Well, I think I kept my underwear, but it was still amazing. You'd be at the beach on like a
ground, sand,
no,
seat, couch.
The top part of the
cushion.
You're on the beach on a couch smoking a shisha, drinking like fresh pressed juice.
That's cool.
Dude, listen, slavery is bad. But cheap labor is so awesome. When you have to do nothing, you're like, okay, I get it. I get it.
Servants.
There's so many servants in the Middle East.
I like that.
Yeah, but I would like them to get well paid. You know what I mean? I would like to have a butler, because a butler makes like what?
Yeah.
200,000 a year. Yeah. There's no way a butler.
Do they make that much?
Dude, I bet you, butler.
No way.
You're upper class slave. You're a white slave.
You make a shit ton of money.
Batman has a butler. There's no way he's paying him low, like
Go back to your slave quarters. What's the thing?
Plus, he's British, so he's like, in it. I demand $200,000. Isn't that a fair salary? In it.
Or it's like, what's the name of the butler in Batman?
Bruce Wayne. No.
But the butler, what the fuck's his name?
George.
Ernest. Ernie? No. Butler. Jeez. Here, let's do it.
Wait.
Name of butler in Batman.
Don't tell me.
Yeah. It's
Gerard.
No. Alfred.
Alfred. Close enough.
It's like, Alfred, I will have my dinner tonight. And then Alfred's like, of course you will. And
Of course,
Batman just
exactly.
breaks his fucking neck.
Yeah, but he's another upper. I don't think you talk because there's a power dynamic.
Yeah.
I think he's like he'd be like, I'll have that cheese. Like, great choice.
Yeah.
They're always complimenting their choices.
Good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. It was Bonne Nuit.
We love you.
Subscribe, comment,
Yes.
and let us know what.
Tell us, are you more of a Stifler's mom or a Bambi? What type of what turned you on when you were a young boy?
Oh dear. All right.
Oh dear. Here we go.
See you later. Bye.
See you later, alligators.